It is the night before I go in to get my extractions done. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I posted a video about me going and getting my impressions and my plan on how I wanted my extractions to go. So we went through Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. We went through New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. And then I called today, which is, I believe the 2nd, January 2nd. That's when I was told my dentist would be back in. And that's actually when I was told my partial would be back in. So I waited all day until about 2 o'clock. Now, I know their office is closed between 4 and 5, so I said, okay, I'm going to make a call and see if they're ready. So I called at 2 o'clock, gave them, lunch, get back to work, called them at 2. And the lady answers the phone, and I ask her about the status of my partial. And she says, oh, we just got them in. Okay, fine. So when can I pick them up? She says that she'll be taking them down to my oral surgeon. My appointment was supposed to be Monday. But the reason why I wanted to know when my partials would be coming in is so that I can schedule my oral surgery to a closer date. Because tomorrow's Friday. My children go back to school after Christmas break on Monday. So I wanted a couple of days in there to recover, to get my face not to be numb anymore. I just wanted to make sure I was all good, before I'm responsible for other people. So I called the oral surgeon. I know they can get me in within 24 hours. So I called, I said, hey, do you have any openings for tomorrow? My partials are ready. And she says, yes, we can get you in tomorrow at, I think she said 11:30. 11:30? Well, anyways, I have to be there by 11. She said to do my pre-registration. And then I've already been to this oral surgeon, so I didn't have to go in for an initial appointment and get the list of things that you need before your surgery. I didn't do that. I didn't have to do that because she just gave me the information over the phone, kind of nonchalantly. I actually had to ask a couple of questions, and she was like, oh yeah. So I already knew not to eat 8 hours before my surgery because I am being put to sleep. I knew to wear a short sleeve shirt so that they can put the monitor on my arm and take my blood pressure while I'm under. I knew that I had to bring somebody to drive me home. And that's it. I'm pretty sure. So the oral surgeon called over to the office that makes the partials because she was kind of concerned about me getting them done on Friday. And if I need adjustments, I'll have to wait till Monday. I'm like, okay, that's what, 2 days? I should be fine. I mean, do you get the immediates put in and then you're checked up the very next day? Yeah, is that how it works? Or is your gums going to go down that fast the very next day? I don't know. I told her it'd be fine. Even though I have no idea if it's going to be fine or not, but I'm going to have to deal with it, whether it's fine or not. I have the appointment scheduled for Monday at 10 o'clock. So that is already scheduled. So I'm sure I have to go down there and they are going to probably take them out and make an adjustment. That's probably one thing I'm worried about, taking them out. I don't even know how they're going in. I don't know what they look like. I have no idea what to expect. So I've been doing a lot of online reading and YouTube searching, and I haven't found anybody who who got, I guess, the front partial, and they're different than their regular teeth. I don't want my exact teeth, I guess I would say. Not teeth, but the shape and size is fine. But I have an open bite that I want closed, and I have you know, not really crooked, but just slight crookedness that I want straightened out. I have yet to see a denture that has crooked teeth. They're all perfectly straight. They all have great color, unless you really do get the ones that look brown. And I don't know. I sat in there and I tried to reason with the lady helping me pick my color and just say, look, I want white. Obviously not white, but I want white. And she kept handing me this yellow tooth. And I'm like, no, whiter. Like, okay, I get you want to match the teeth now, but my teeth have been coffee stained, tea stained. I'm getting whitenings done. I'm getting a full deep cleaning done. If I go and get that stuff done to my regular teeth, after I get the teeth that match the teeth that's in my mouth right now, obviously it's not going to look right. So they are actually the teeth that are going to be seen. So whether they're white or not, it really is not going to make a difference. It's actually going to make a big difference. I want them white, but I'm sure bridges are made differently than partials. So right now I'm just getting the partial done so that my gums can heal and I go back for a bridge. So I mean, I'll get to change it later if I don't like it, but still I want to be able to leave there with decent teeth. So I would have to say things I don't like about my teeth. I guess it's really hard to kind of admit things that you don't like about yourself, but you have the opportunity to change it, and that's the beauty of it. And I don't even know if it will change it, or if I will be surprised at how much it does change the way I talk and the way I smile and the way I use my tongue, because I have an open bite, my tongue is used to being farther out of my mouth. If any of you have an open bite, I guess you kind of understand. And if you look at the way that you talk, you will see how, I don't know, you have to change the way you talk in order to not look funny. You might not understand, but I know what I look like. I've been looking at myself for many years. I know what I want to change about myself. So, I mean, not about myself, but about my smile, about the way that I talk. So I know it's going to be an adjustment to speaking, but at least I can smile. See, they're, for the most part, straight. I'm not concerned about that. I'm really concerned about this gap. We're closing it. Now, the teeth that are actually staying in, which are my canines touch for my bite. The teeth that are actually being removed, let's see. No, my canines do not touch. On this side. It looks like I have a slight underbite, but I don't. Well, I guess I kind of do. Maybe that's why I don't like the way I talk. So the canines do not touch as of today. But he said that they were going to end up straightening them and also closing the gap. So I'm assuming my canines are going to touch tomorrow. I had a root canal done in the back. Thank you, Jesus. The tooth is getting pulled because I won't have a hole in the back of my mouth anymore. I'm really tired of having to pick it out. I'm always getting food stuck in there. I try not to even chew on this side of my mouth because of that big hole that just sucks in food, and I have to figure out how to get it out. Then in the front, behind, it just feels so, like bad. And I have brushed, flossed, changed to certain toothpastes, and it's just been over the last 3 years that they have really been like, I don't know. I didn't change anything. I didn't change my diet. I didn't change nothing. Nothing changed. So, they don't have an answer for me. I mean, unless I've been going to a dentist my whole life, they're not really going to know you or your history. They're going to know what you come in there for that day, what x-rays that they take, and that's it. They can't tell you what's happening to you, but they can tell you what they can do to help you. I know you have to go in there and really know what you want, because my dentist was trying to talk me into getting some root canals done on the fronts. I mean, I have a whole list, a plan that my dentist came up with, and it says, deep cleanings, debridements. This is the super deep cleaning. And then it had like root canals and all this other stuff. And I said, you know what? What's the point of me having to continue to come back for root canals when those root canals are not going to last? This root canal in the back didn't last. I don't know how long I've had it. I mean, I've had it for maybe 9 years. And for me to just be eating one day and it to pop out, like, it's not going to last. So I know that the partials won't last because I'll be getting the bridge. And I know the bridge might not last. I guess we're looking at the end of the day, if my canines end up going bad, eventually I will end up having to get a full top denture, because I believe I only have 4 teeth left, and it will be the 4 on this one side. There's no way you could put a partial, because you need something on the other side to anchor. So I don't know when that will happen. But right now, tomorrow morning, you guys, I will be back on my way to the dentist. And when I'm done, you guys will get an update. I probably won't upload this tonight because I need to edit it and some other stuff. So you will be getting it later than the actual day. But just know that I'm going January 3rd, 2020. Happy New Year. To get the extractions done and to get my partial. Hopefully I can get at least look at the partial before it gets put into my mouth. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Have a great night. I will see you guys on the other side. Don't forget to subscribe. This story is never ending.